26 minutes, and that's all there is. 26 minutes without any kiss. 26 minutes, and I'm feeling fine. It's about mommy time. It's about mommy time.
Hi, welcome to Mommy Time. My name is Jansen Boris. I'm your host. If you've never been with us before, this is the mom show. We do mom stuff. We do like skincare and talking about our kids and working on a bunch of different stuff. Like today I've got a million things I want to do and I don't know if I'm gonna have time to do it all, but as I was getting to work today, I was like, what am I gonna do the show? I have no idea. Then I start writing stuff down and I'm like, am I gonna have time to do all this? So we're just gonna get right into it. I'm gonna lean my laser as I love to do. I have not been keeping up with it very well lately because I've just been going to bed whenever my kids go to bed because I'm so stinking tired. Usually I'll stay up and do it after they go to sleep, but lately when I put them to bed, I'm just asleep too. So we were gonna get that done. I'm gonna put some coconut oil on my face. I don't do that when I'm on the show very much because I forget, but this is like really, I feel like whenever I do this before I laser, it just makes it go a lot smoother. It glides a lot better, and if I do it before bed, when I wake up in the morning, my skin is just amazingly soft. And I also read, like, do you know Heidi Klum, that supermodel? I read that she puts it like all over herself all the time, and her skin is great. So I'm sure it has some real benefits. And like whenever I was pregnant, I put it on instead of like cocoa butter or anything like that, like the lotion and stuff, just because I always have it on hand. I didn't get any stretch marks or anything, and I was pregnant at 33 and 35, so I do think that the coconut oil really does help. And like I put it on like scratches, you know, and everything like that because it is like antibacterial. So I just think coconut oil has a bunch of benefits, you know. Oh my gosh, I'm getting pimples. I got a wedding to go to this weekend, so you know, got a lot on my mind in terms of outfit. Taking the kids to my sister-in-law's house. How late do we have to stay out? All the stuff. So, oh my gosh, and I'm sitting closer to my light today because I'm sitting on my actual mark. Usually I don't sit on my mark and I'm like, oh, it's so bright. But, okay, let's get into it. You know how we do. We're going to start fast forwarding. I love it. See you in a minute. Here we go. Okay, no longer are we fast forwarding. I finished and I found this okay, my eyebrow hairs are really long and they always have been, and I found this super duper long eyebrow hair. Can you see it? I'm gonna trim it real quick. It's like crazy long, way longer than the others. Come here, you thing. Now it's, before of course it was standing up perfectly. Trim, okay. Oh, I need to put a timer on so I make sure I don't run out of time doing this stuff. Okay, now we're gonna gua sha and put on some under eye. The gua sha, if you don't know, it's for like draining lymph nodes, and it feels nice. Oh, I slept on my neck wrong last night, so this definitely feels good. I had to have my husband give it a rub this morning because I was hurting bad. I couldn't move my neck. The baby's been waking up. Like used to, she would wake up in the night and she would cry for a little bit and I would listen and I'd give it like 2 minutes and then she'd go back to bed. And so I'd be like, okay, she's fine. But now she's waking up, which last night she slept until 3:30. So that was 2 hours later than usual. She's been waking up in the middle of the night and crying and crying. And I gotta go get her out of bed and bring her out into our bed and feed her, like breastfeed her. And so now all four of us are waking up in the bed together because Rosalie likes to sleep in our bed, and we like her sleeping in the bed because she's just so sweet, and I know it's not going to happen forever. Everyone says, oh, if you let them sleep in the bed with you, they're going to sleep in there forever. That's not true. I also was a child. I know. Like, I didn't sleep in my mom's bed forever. So yeah, all four of us are waking up in the bed together now. That's pretty cute. We had a really nice morning. We woke up and Rosalie wanted French toast and scrambled eggs, which we had French toast yesterday, and I had some left over, so I put that in the air fryer because that's my like go-to, especially for like French toast and stuff, something that I wouldn't usually have saved if there was any leftovers. The air fryer makes it much better to reheat. You're not like getting soggy or anything. And then we had some scrambled eggs, and Dad wanted jelly toast, so he had that. And I just put my scrambled eggs on toast with butter. So I had a little egg sandwich. It was delicioso. Okay, now we're going to do these little under eye things because they are nice. Ugh, they're slimy. I like the gold. Woo! I keep seeing, I don't know if I put them on right. Like when I see pictures or videos of other people with them on, they look different than when I have them on. But I don't know. Like, I'm pretty sure the smaller end is supposed to go towards the nose based on what I've seen, but I don't know. Okay, so there we go. There's that. And then now I just want to like practice the hair that I think I want to wear for this wedding on Saturday. Our family friend Jarek Van Dyke is getting married to Leah Goldstein, a very nice girl from Altamont, and they actually had been renting my parents' house and like living in there. Now they got their own house in Bible Grove, but we've known Jarek forever, and then like with them renting the family house, they became like kind of a part of the family, you know, like they left Mom and Dad left all the furniture and everything in the house and like all the pictures on the walls. So like Jarek would send like Snapchats of like, there's like a framed picture of me, a framed picture of my brother John Logan, a framed picture of Jonah, my other brother, and he would go like picture, 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 and then he would like stand there like he was the fourth picture. It was so funny. So yeah, excited about that. I think John Logan is actually in the wedding because he was talking about having to go to the rehearsal dinner on Friday night, and it's gonna be fun. Looking forward to it. I think it's at like is that the carriage thing? I don't know. It's somewhere in Altamont. I think it's the fairgrounds or something. I don't know. I really don't. I don't think I've ever been to where it's gonna be. But my sister-in-law, Shelly, is gonna watch the girls, and she lives in Altamont too, so it's just gonna work out really well. And I don't know, I think it's going to be a good time. But of course the dress I got for it is green. I keep getting all these new outfits and I'm like, oh, this is so cute, I want to wear it on the show. And then the morning I'll look at it and be like, ah, it's green. I keep getting green. I got green on the brain. I'm painting Bruce's old studio in Flora. I'm painting it green, the floor green and the walls green. I'm going to have a green screen studio. So I just got green on the brain. I got green on my keys. I got green on everything. Like green paint, I mean. Not like they're just flecks of green. Okay, so anyway, the dress that I'm wearing. I brought it. You'll see it in a little bit. But it is like kind of wide spaghetti strapped. And so I think I need to wear my hair down. I don't know though about the bangs. I'm wondering if I need to like have them parted or straight down. I don't really know. I think it will depend on how my forehead lines are doing that day. Like I've got some of those sticky, what are they called, frownies that like take your forehead lines off, and I just obviously don't use them consistently. You're supposed to make them work better, but I'll do some of those that night, and then if my forehead lines are out and saying hello, we'll go straight down, but if they're not, we'll probably do the Bridget Bardot what's it called, parted bangs. But my mom gave me a haircut the other day. The only people I let cut my hair are my mom and myself, and I almost had somebody else cut it just because Mom, like, I love you, Mom, I know you're watching. Never mind. Mom doesn't cut hair anymore, and that's all I'll say. She does a good job, but am I going to cut all this out? I love you, Mom. You're the best. Thank you for cutting my hair. She does a good job. She does a very good job, and she did what I wanted her to do. I just have to wait a few months. That's all I'll say. That's all I'll say. But I'm thinking, so I'm going to definitely do that, that like curly thing that I had on the other day. And then I'll have waves. But anyway, what I was talking about her cutting my hair, she trimmed my bangs up, but I do think they need another trim because I like them shorter. Mom's not a big bang person, so. But that's why I cut my own hair and then let her fix it. I create the situation and then she tailors it. We're like a dream team. Okay, so what I'm doing right now, I'm just doing a braid. I'm thinking this is maybe what I'll do. It's so hard to do a braid in a mirror. Maybe like braid both sides and then have them meet up in the middle. I was asking ChatGPT what it thought I should do, my ultimate consultant. And the first suggestion I guess was half up, half down. Oh man, I went and got my new driver's license the other day, and I probably should have done that in my picture. I was like worrying so much about the picture. I don't know why. And Mom's like, no one's ever going to see it. And I'm like, well, what about when people card me? And I'm like, oh yeah, people aren't going to card me. I don't go out. And also, people aren't stupid. They don't think I'm 18. So I guess there used to be a lot more pressure on it before. Whenever people, because I just remember like getting carded and like bouncers being like, I liked your hair better. Like I'd have like blonde hair or something and give them an ID with brown hair, and they'd be like, oh, your hair looked better when it was brown, or oh, what a crazy smile you have in this picture. You know, like everybody had a comment, but that's just not how it is anymore. And also I live back home, so it's like everybody knows each other, so they know that I'm not a child. But anyway, I was putting on a lot of worry about the ID picture, and then on Tuesday I went and got it because it's gonna expire on Sunday, so I was like, I just need to get it done. So I did absolutely nothing. I did nothing to my hair except for that's what I meant to do, dry shampoo. I put some dry shampoo on it and went in there because I figured I wouldn't have all the stuff that I needed to, because I had to get my name changed on it and get my address changed on it, and it was a real ID, which apparently my last ID was a real ID, so that made it easier. But I had all the stuff that I needed to get the new ID, so they just went ahead and did it. And I swear, if you know who Bruce Dickinson is from Iron Maiden, that's who my picture looks like. With my bangs straight down. I spent all this time worrying about my ID picture, and then I look like Bruce Dickinson in it, and I'm like, oh, that's fine. Why was I worrying? But I used to have a friend who would make it a point to do like funny ID pictures. I can't believe people let him do it. I had a girlfriend once who lived in Oceanside, California, and I remember her ID picture. She was like, and they let her do it. I don't know. Okay, this is what I'm thinking maybe for the hair for the wedding, except for it'll be curly and then just like braids back there. I don't know. But I cut these like little short pieces in the front so I could have dangly pieces. And I think I mentioned, like, my mom would probably be like, why did you do that? It's not like, it doesn't go with your hair. And I'm like, surely she noticed. So I said it the other day when she was cutting my hair. I'm like, I cut these like little short pieces in the front so I could have like little pieces. And she's like, yeah, I know. Dang, I keep forgetting Mom watches the show now. I love you, Mom. You're the best. But anyway, okay, that's all the time I have for this segment. I'm thinking this hair is going to be okay. I don't know. We'll see in a little bit because I'm going to put the dress on. So, we'll be back in just a minute after these commercials.
Give me all your lumber. Doors, paint, windows, electrical, plumbing, and much more. Oh yeah, give me all your guns too.
John Lucas.
What?
You better be dreaming about all the stuff we sell here at Zink Building Center.
Oh, I would. Zink Building Center in Louisville on Route 45. It's a cool place.
Welcome back to Mommy Time, the best show on television. Tell your friends. And we're only on TV. We're not on YouTube or Facebook or anything like that. This is Wabash Catch TV exclusive content, and we are going to go and do one of my favorite things to do on the show, which is the Mom's One Line a Day baby journals. This is the mommy time and mommy time. Let's start with Rosalie, because she's had quite a big week. This is my 3-year-old. She's in pre-K, and she's the youngest in her pre-K class. And her older cousin is quite, sociable and popular, and it's so cute. And Rosalie is just, I don't know, she's 3. She's not totally sociable yet. She's the youngest. There's like 5-year-olds in there. There's 4-year-olds in there. So I know that, there may be a little bit of a disconnect. But, so the other day, on Tuesday, she goes to school, and then my sister-in-law takes her to my mom's house with her daughter, her cousin, Rosalie's cousin that's in the class. And then they stay there and play all day until like 4, and I come pick them up after I've been working. And we were driving home from Grammy's house, and Rosalie said that another little girl in her class was the door holder, and she gave everybody high fives and wouldn't give Rosalie a high five. And the teacher was like, well, that's not very nice. And the little girl said, well, I don't like Rosalie. And the teacher said, well, that's really not nice. And Rosalie told me this when we were driving home, and I was like, oh, I'm so sorry, honey. I'm sorry that happened. And Rosalie's like, oh, you don't have to be sorry. And then I was like, well, it just stinks, sometimes people just, I didn't know what to say. And I'm like, yeah, sometimes people just don't like us, and not everybody's going to like you, and that's okay. And then Rosalie goes, it is not okay. And I was like, oh no, this really did bug her. And then she fell asleep like 2 seconds later. So I don't know, why am I putting this in her baby book? I don't know. I don't know why. Maybe just because I can remember it. I'm just proud of myself for remembering something. I don't know. But then there was an update in this story the next day, which was yesterday, May 7th, 2025. Rosalie said the door holder girl came up to her and said, sorry. This is what Rosalie said. She came up to her and said, sorry for treating you yesterday. Which she probably said, sorry for treating you bad or sorry for treating you mean yesterday. But Rosalie said, she said, sorry for treating you yesterday. You yesterday. And then I said, oh, that's so nice. I'm so glad she did that. That's what you should do. If you're not nice to somebody, you should say sorry. I'm like, what did you say? And she goes, I said, oop. She said that said in response, oop. So, and I was like, well, when somebody says sorry to you for something, if you forgive them, you should say, I forgive you, or you should say, thank you for saying that. And I was like, do you know what forgive means? And she was like, yeah. And I was like, well, what does it mean? And she's like, I'm like, well, it means like you're not mad at them, basically. So that was our first little school conflict. It was hard on Rosalie and it was hard on Mom, but I love Rosalie's, and obviously like stuff like that happens with little kids, you know, especially they've got like this little girl's like older than her. There's like an age gap, you know. Rosalie is very, sometimes when I like drop her off at school, I kind of see her like disappear into the big girls, you know, because they're just like big girls, and it just happens when you're the youngest one sometimes. But I was so glad, and I love her teachers. I love how her teachers handled it. I know all her teachers. I've worked with them all before. Well, one of them is like my second cousin. Her main teacher is like my second cousin. So I was just really happy with how all of that was dealt with and everything like that. So yeah, that was like our first little school issue. I'm sure first of many, but I think it ended well. Let's see what happened with Caroline lately. Caroline is being super cute these days. She's very much like, like Hank's my husband, he'll be like, hi Caroline. She'll be like, just be all cute. Gosh, it's so hard to remember like her stuff though, because she's such a little baby. Oh, let's see, yesterday was the 7th. So Caroline found a tutu in the playroom and put it on herself and watched her dad mowing out of the window and cried while screaming, Daddy! She's obsessed with her dad right now. Screaming, Daddy! But she's obsessed with him, but she's still like, I'm still number one. You know what I'm saying? So I can at least say that. Because Rosalie, I do not think I'm number one. I think her dad is probably number one. Let's see. Caroline, what is another thing that she did lately? She tried to hand me the mouse. I'll never forget that. Let's see, Tuesday. What did she do? Oh. I think she like ran out to the road. A lot of her stuff is like kind of scary stuff, you know? Oh yeah. Caroline colored with her big sister on the back porch today and screamed until she got her food at dinner. She also drank all of her dad's glass of milk. Yeah, I love the mom's one line a day, but when they're like one, these every single day is maybe like a lot to write for them. But that's all we got for this segment. We have 3 segments left. And we'll see you in a little bit. We'll be back after these commercials.
Tomorrow. Some fear the uncertainty it brings. Some trust the promise it holds. At Grinnell Mutual, we are always looking forward to tomorrow, growing and innovating. So even if the plans you have for the future aren't the same as the plans that the future holds for you, you could be ready. Because we'll be ready, like we have been for over 100 years. Trust in that. Trust in tomorrow. Talk to your mutual agent today.
Your local agent is on the square. Louisville, Clay County, Farmers Mutual Insurance.
Welcome back to Mommy Time, the best show on television. Just going to keep saying it because I want it to last forever. I'm going to put on some fake fingernails. I mean, I guess I'm going to wear these at the wedding on Saturday. They're pink and they're so pretty. Obviously, I like this pale pink. My phone is pale pink. I buy everything. Like, I'm pretty sure I bought this hairspray because it's pale pink. I bought the dry shampoo that goes with it because it's pale pink. My dress is green, but these are like pale enough pink to where they almost could be like a nude with just a little kiss on them. And I've already had these on before, so this is like my second time around. I like these Impress Kiss press-on fingernails because I can always get at least 2 sets out of them. And one thing I found too, the best selection of these fingernails is at Effingham Dollar General. Don't know why. Effingham Dollar General on Banker, in front of the old mall. But I did something that I did before, and I forgot. You're supposed to wipe off your fingernails with alcohol and to make it stick. And I already used the alcohol strip here once, and I don't have any more. Let's see. What is this? This is an extra thing, is it? Oh, no, it's just a random sticky thing. So, I'm going to try something that is probably dumb. But when has that ever stopped me? I'm going to spray some of this hairspray on here and try to use that to like clean off my nails, get all the oil off my nails. Because there's alcohol in hairspray. I don't think, maybe we have rubbing alcohol at work, but I don't want to go. I've already been walking around with these things on my eyes. And like most of the people don't even bat an eye when I'm walking around with these things on because they just know. I just know that I'm filming, and so they're like, whatever, she's doing something dumb, it's fine. But yeah, I'm just going to try with the hairspray. And if these fall off, then I'll just get some new ones because we go to my mother-in-law's on Fridays for dinner, and I pass by that Dollar General, and if these fall off, I'll just go get some new ones that are like green, I guess. I don't know. They're $7, so it's like, I think I had the last ones on for 2 weeks, so what, like 50 cents a day? Not bad. But the last time I put on a set of these without doing the alcohol on my fingernails first, they fell off very quickly. So, but these ones seem to be like the glue seems to be a lot more intense than the other Kiss press-on nails. And these ones only come with 24 nails. The other ones came with 30. But these ones are like the FX one. They're like shiny. So maybe that's why. Okay. This is Dollar General hairspray. called Monday. I totally got it just because it is pink, and apparently I use hairspray again. So, I'm going to spray some of that on there. I already got some on my thumb. And I don't know if this is going to work or if this is going to make things worse. Who knows? All we can do is try, right? But yeah, thanks so much for watching the show. This is seriously like the highlight of my week is, I mean, I love my children, obviously, but like in terms of just, you know, when you do stuff for yourself, stuff that you like to do, this is like my favorite thing to do. So to everyone who watches, thank you so much for watching. I've heard like a little through the grapevine about people watching it. I've seen the ratings. I get like, I mean, I appreciate everybody that watches it. Thank you so much for watching it. This is like so fun. I love to do this. I love to do TV stuff. I've been doing TV stuff since I was 19 years old, I think was when I first did the weather on WSIU out of Carbondale, the PBS affiliate. And I've been working in TV ever since, and it's just awesome that I can do it here in my hometown, and just thank you to everybody who watches and supports. Makes me happy. Diet Coke. Today I had a Red Bull in the morning and Diet Mountain Dew. And now I'm having a Diet Coke because I think I'm going to live forever. I guess. I don't know. Okay. Oh, and I just rubbed my oily fingers on my thumbs again. Let's see, are they dry? Okay. I picked out the nails, sized them to my fingers before we started, so we wouldn't waste all that time trying to match them up. Let's see, I don't remember. I feel like every time I do this, I'm like, why did I do the thumb first? Because the thumb is what you need the most to peel this strip off the back. These all have little strips on the back. And my favorite nails that I've had of these so far have been the longest ones, but those ones just do not. They last like a day. They do not last long at all. And maybe it's just me. Maybe I'm trying to do too much with them on. Okay, so there we got a pinky. We'll do the thumbs last. The thumbs and the index fingers last. I'm learning. Ring finger. Another thing that I do that I shouldn't do is I like push them. Let's see, did I fix that? When I first put them on, I put it in a spot and then I push it down. You need to just put it in the spot where it goes. There doesn't need to be any pushing down because it wants to stick right where you put it. Middle finger. Okay, this one looks big. But it does fit, I guess, so. Does that look sideways? That kind of looks sideways. One thing that I think is funny about these, though, that I don't think mimics like what a real finger looks like, is at the top. Yeah, that definitely looks sideways. At the top, the nail part like is wider than the bottom, which nobody's fingernail looks like that. That's so weird. Okay, now we're gonna leave the index finger and the thumbs nailless, so we can easily do this on the other hand. We're gonna go straight on it instead of going up and down like I do sometimes. We're just burning through these now. I do love these. They're so pretty. And I took the other ones off last night because they grew out a little bit. And when they grow out, like my hair and stuff always gets stuck underneath them. And it's just a super pain. And Rosalie, my 3-year-old's like, why are you taking your pretty nails off? Because they love when I have pretty nails. They like demand it now. So I started a thing, I guess. Okay, so now I got all these done. I'm going to take the sticker off of these other nails and just sit them down so I can get the stickers off easily instead of trying to do it with fake nails on like I had been doing. Sitting them down, sitting them down. Yeah, come on. Come on. Come on. Okay, cha-cha. And cha-cha. Okay. Let us put on the index finger on both hands. We'll do the index finger before we do the thumb. Hey, my birthday's on Sunday. I almost forgot. My birthday's on Sunday. I asked for my birthday. My birthday's on Sunday, and it's also Mother's Day. So this is what I want to do. I want to go to church. I want to drive 2 separate cars to church in T-Town. And then I want to go to my mother-in-law's house and say, Happy Mother's Day. And then I want to
Down to Pagel, Silver Dollar Lanes in Effingham, where we have a lane for you.
I want to go to the Thai restaurant and buy some beef pad Thai, buy some yellow curry, buy 2 Thai teas and 1 Thai coffee. I want to drink one of the Thai teas on the way home. I want to go home and eat all the Thai food and drink the other Thai tea and the Thai coffee. Then, I want to be alone. I want to have my husband and my daughters at my mother-in-law's house, and I want to watch all the TV shows that I like to watch. And I also want to do all the stuff that I haven't got to do, like change out my daughter's clothes from 12 to 18 months to 18 to 24 months. And I just want to spend some time alone. And then I think we're going to go to my mom's house and have pizza for dinner. I don't really know. I originally was going to just, like, be alone the whole day, but I think that'll work too. So that's what I want to do for my birthday and Mother's Day. But once I get to that time, I'm probably going to be like, I always think that I want some time to myself, and then, like, when the opportunity presents itself, I'm like, no. But we'll see. We'll see what happens. Okay, that's the end of the segment. Look at the nails. They look good. Hopefully they stay on. We'll be back in just a minute after these commercials.
Do you bowl like this? That's great. Do you bowl like this? That's great too. That's because whether you're a pro or you just want to have a lot of fun, at Pagel's Silver Dollar Lanes, we have a lane for you. We have galaxy bowling, gaming for kids and adults, Joe's Pizza, a full bar, darts, pool, and fresh and clean bowling shoes. Boy, does that smell nice. So come on down to Pagel Silver Dollar Lanes in Effingham, where we have a lane for you.
Okay, we're back. This is the dress. If you can see the green screen, that means that I couldn't key it out well enough to have our normal background, and you'll know now that I'm not really floating in space. But I got this dress at Silk Purse, and it's so cute. I'm going to steam it now. It's like it cupcakes out. I really don't know what I think of this steamer. Like, it doesn't really seem like it does. Oh, dang, I should set a timer, huh? It doesn't seem like it does, like, what I want it to do. And if it does, it takes forever. But the dress either needs ironed or steamed. If I really wanted it done right, I would just have my mom iron it, because she's the ironing queen. She irons her bed sheets. Maybe it is doing what I want it to do. So yeah, it's looking better. But isn't it pretty? Like this, like olive green. Okay, so ChatGPT. I said a million times, you know what I think about it. Big fan now in its present form before it takes over and monopolizes everything. I asked it what my color palette is. You know, because, like, what does my mom always say? Color me beautiful. She always said that I was a winter based on Color Me Beautiful. I don't know. And what's it called? ChatGPT said actually I am an autumn. And it said like olive sage green were looking on me, which luckily I already had this dress. So I was like, hey now, this is sage green. And I found like an olivey shirt for my husband that I think will, it's like in the same color vein. It's not matchy-matchy, but I think we will look good together. And I've got my, like, I have these go-to clear sandals that have pearls on them that I'm going to wear with it. But, like, the color accents on it are gold. So I always try to match. I mean, people probably wouldn't notice if I didn't match it, but we'll just see. And I really don't mind mixing metals. Like, my mom would never mix silver and gold, but I really don't mind too. I think it's fine. And my wedding ring is white gold, so it's neither silver nor gold. Let's steam it a little more in the back. But it's cute. This dress just cupcakes out. Oh, I still got a little tag on it. I need to take that tag off. Steamer's doing better than I thought it was going to. Not bad, not bad. Okay. I think that's good for the steamer. Let me pause because I'm going to put this on and then we're just going to see what jewelry looks best with it. So, pause, see you in a sec. Okay, here's the dress. Coming back like this now so you can see the whole thing because I'm going to zoom in a second so we can check out the jewelry. But I do think, at first I was thinking wear the hair down, but now I'm thinking I need to do like a loose fishtail or something because I don't think it looks as good like this. I think it looks better like this. Maybe like a loose braid or something. I don't know. But right now, let's work on jewelry. Pause again so I can zoom. Okay, we're back. Let's see. Okay, I was thinking maybe I should like, I don't know. Yeah, I don't think that looks good as this does. Or wait, was that the side I originally had on? Maybe this side. Yeah, this is the side I had on. Okay. So, this is the necklace I was originally thinking. And I was thinking gold. So let's see what that looks like. Can I do this without a mirror? Should I have got the mirror? A little gold choker. But I'm not, if I wear this, I'm not changing my earrings or I mean, obviously I'm wearing my wedding ring. So it doesn't really match this. But ChatGPT, I thought this before ChatGPT said this too. But ChatGPT was like, an antique looking gold would look good. Let's see, can I just do this? I did it. Okay. What do we think? I do think that's pretty. But I don't like, that's too much space. I don't think it's what I thought it would be. Yeah. Oh, is it going to take me forever to get it off? You think it took a long time to put it on. Where is the... I definitely should have grabbed a mirror to do this with. Come on. Mirror. I'm grading it. Okay. So no to that. This is not gold, so it won't match my shoes, but it is green, and it's a big old cross. It's pretty. I don't know about that either. I don't think so. The dress is too pretty for it, I think. Okay, here's another. Have a little gold choker, but it's broken, so we're just gonna have to guess. I got stuff that I could fix it with, but I forgot that I was gonna fix it. So this is pretty and dainty, but I was thinking a choker would be what I wanted, but I don't like the amount of space. Okay, so now I got this jewelry also at Silk Purse, thinking I would wear it with my Easter dress. It's pretty gaudy, but I forgot that I even had it. So let's see what it looks like with this. It probably is gonna look a little too gaudy, but oh my gosh, I don't think I like it either. Do I have no jewelry options? I do have just a plain cross necklace that might look pretty. What do we think? It doesn't look bad in the monitor, I guess. It looks like a lot in the mirror though, but the monitor's farther away, so I can't really tell. But it did come with earrings too, so I guess I'll try it with the earrings. I got these earrings a few months ago, and I have not taken them off since I got them. They're probably due for a cleaning. Anyway, I'm gonna have to rip this thing apart. There we go. So yeah, it came with these little dangly earrings. Dangly. This might be what I'm doing, but it stinks now because I'm not gonna match my shoes. Oh, and I've got a bracelet I can wear with all this stuff. So yeah, that's probably what I'm gonna do. It's all this gaudy, cheap jewelry with a pretty bracelet and then shoes that don't match. So, whatever. I mean, it's not my wedding, I guess. I don't have to be the center of attention. Eggs, bacon, and toast. Eggs, bacon, and toast. Why don't you start your day the Boris way with eggs, bacon, and toast? Okay. That's probably going to be it. Probably going to be parted bangs. Let's do a fast loose braid and see. We're going to run out of time. We'll just do the braid really fast. Timer was going to go off and I shut it down, so it means we definitely have run out of time. I probably would do one of those braids where you like do it and then you put the ponytail in the bottom and then you like go and make it real fat, you know, like that. Can't really do it with that one, but I don't know. Okay. The jewelry looks good on the monitor. In the mirror, not so much. I don't know. We'll just see. But yeah, that's what we got for the wedding outfit. We got one more segment. See you in a second.
My name is Robin Stanford. I own Stanford Marketing. It's a promotional products business along with an embroidery business. And we do custom hats, t-shirts, anything, you name it, we can make it. People like that we do stuff in-house and we can actually make things here and that we're not contracting to work out to other places. We never say no. We always try to find a way to do it. If anybody can do it, we can do it. We are hardworking women, that is for sure. Come to Stanford Marketing in Florida for all your custom and promotional needs.
All right, we're back and we do not have much time. I gotta go. I gotta pack everything up. Okay. I am gonna do some microdermabrasion because I'm going to do it before the wedding. But I've got all this coconut oil on my face. I don't think you're supposed to have that. It's supposed to be like a clean face, but whatever. So this is another makeup-free episode. No makeup today, none at all. Okay. Oh my gosh, excuse me. I hope that didn't pick up on the microphone. Because I burped. Because I drank 2 diet sodas and a Red Bull. I know, I'm not good. I'm not a good person. Okay. Let's turn on this baby. The good old microdermabrasion. If you don't remember, it's a diamond tip. And it sloughs off the top layer of skin. And I need it. It's been a minute. Let's turn her on. I used to have this like mister thing that you're supposed to mist toner on afterwards, and then I broke the mister, so I probably should try to fix that. This is not sucking very hard. Like, some of these settings for the sucking settings are insane. Like, I've got it at -3 right now, and it goes all the way up to -30. Who has that? I mean, maybe I should try it harder. I guess this doesn't really hurt. I mean, is that what I'm supposed to be doing? It's supposed to be like really intense. It doesn't hurt. The little one, I guess it doesn't matter with so much. It does seem like it's taking off more than usual. I got it at, I heard -3 to -15 now. Can I go higher? Can I handle it? -20? Let's see. It seems to be doing more. I got a blackhead on my nose. Oh, I want it gone. But I already tried to get it before, and I like tore a hole in my nose, basically. Oh, it's my hair on the mic. Jeez. What a mess am I. I wonder if a Biora strip would get rid of that guy, because he's been there for a minute. I feel like he has survived a Biora strip even, this one particular blackhead. Oh yeah, we're getting all the skin off the nose today, baby. All the skin off the nose. Look at that. I think I'll be able to do this level of the vacuuming possibly on my forehead. But on my cheeks and stuff, I think it will rip my face off if I try. Is that blackhead gonna come out? It may. Am I really popping pimples on the show now? Gross. Super gross. I should not harp on this. Do not pop your pimples. Okay. I'll do this part a little bit bigger, and we'll do bigger areas. Oh yeah. See, now I feel the true suction going on. That is too much. Or maybe it's doing more than it did before. Who knows? I see all the skin flaking. All the dead skin. Okay, do it along the eyebrows. Oh, I can't. Ah, it's too much. It's stuck to me now. Look. Eee! Let go of me. Yeah, that was crazy. That would not come off. How do people do this when it's that suctiony? I mean, maybe you're supposed to do it that suctiony and then Like not, you know what I mean? Not pick it up. I don't remember. It's been so long since I've had it done professionally. Let's try it like that. I don't think you're supposed to like pull on the skin though. I think that's not good for it. I don't know. Last time I had it done professionally, I was like 25, 6, 7, 8, 9. When the skin was still tight to my head. Yeah, I gotta turn this down. It's too much. Whoa, I keep turning it up instead of turning it down. Let me go. Why don't you turn me loose? Turn me loose. Turn me loose. I gotta do it my way. Yeah, so we are exclusive. Mommy Time is exclusive to Coach TV. And for that reason, I can sing songs like Turn Me Loose, Turn Me Loose, gotta do it my way. No copyrights on here, baby. If we were on YouTube, that would have got muted, blocked, all the things. We did the Salem prom the other night, and like, they always play copyrighted music, but most of the time, YouTube just mutes the parts with copywritten music. But they were not having it this year. They were blocking that stream like crazy, and people are like, why can't I see it? Why can't I see it? And I was like, YouTube's blocking it. There's nothing we can do about it. But if you have Wabash streaming, you can see it uninterrupted, which I didn't realize they were going to block it so crazy. Or I would have posted something about that on Facebook like weeks prior and let people know. So now I know for next year. Because YouTube at one point even ended the stream. That's like never happened. I got so much dead skin here on my chin. On my chinny chin chin. I'm thinking tomorrow this is gonna look slick. But yeah, now I can't put any makeup on for the rest of the day, which is fine. I'll just be a red-faced, pimple-faced lady. Okay. I guess now we're gonna switch to the big one. I'm a little scared. We'll just do the little one a little bit more on my cheeks. I think the big one might hurt me. Because I do have my suction turned up higher than usual. Why don't you turn me loose? Turn me loose. Turn me loose. Okay. We're doing the big one now. The big daddy. Wipe off the dead skin. Put on the big one. Oh yeah. That's where I got the most dead skin. Looks like on my chin. I gotta do it my way. Okay. We're done. That's the end. 26 seconds left in the show. Thank you so much for joining me, as always. This is my favorite show on TV. I think it's the best show. The best show. Possibly in the history of television. I don't know. Who knows? I do. I think it's me. I think this is the best show. Thanks so much for watching, for being here, for having Wabash TV, for supporting local media and television. We'll see you again next week with another new episode, and I will be 37 years old. because Sunday's my birthday. So we'll see you then. Bye.